We'll see the Memphis Grizzlies and the Denver Nuggets. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And it's the Grizzlies to start it out. To the wing on the left. Pass to Wells. And he goes in for the dunk.
I guess you don't need two hands when one will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control.
Yeah, I like the variety, though. Nice to switch it up.
After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024, Grant.
You know, really, by no fault of their own, B.A. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Morant with the bucket.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Morant has no trouble scoring inside.
Here's Jokic. That one misses. He's 1 for 3.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Here's Morant.
Oh, man.
Oh!
Punch, that was.
Bad intentions.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Now here's Porter. Here's Jokic. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
To the middle. Here's Jackson. Good, and the setup by Morant.
Yeah, good touch from Jackson Jr. Ready to score inside when given these opportunities.
Porter. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now here's Murray. Here's Brown. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And he drops the first. Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A. It's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
Now here's Morant. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Morant's got 6 points.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
To the inside. Back to Gordon. Goes back up. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Porter pulls it in. And Gordon has got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 2. Murray, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Bane. Gordon with a steal. Jokic with it. Guarded by Morant. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
When asked about Desmond Bane, Coach Taylor Jenkins said he's grown into a leadership role. Guys look to him because he sets an example. Bane said experience is the best teacher. Being in this league for several years, you start to find your voice and your confidence in things you know and say.
All right, Allie, thanks. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. Memphis making a switch here.
Number 15, Brandon Clark.
Here's Morant. 6 points for him. Knocked loose. Right side, Porter. Inside. Here's Jokic. Back to Porter. To the paint. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Not just an aggressive scorer, Morant is also a fantastic distributor.
Here's Brown. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Well, Clark, you look at Denver's lineups. They have a lot of size on this team.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's kind of the polar opposite of small ball, B.A. I mean, with Jokic in the middle and a lot of length on the wings and in the backcourt, too, this is a growing trend in the league as I see it.
And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Jokic with it, and Clark picks him up defensively. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And it's Clark on the take. Pass to Pippen from 18 feet away. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Denver shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line for Denver.
That one misses.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Just 4 seconds left in the first. Here's Pippen. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies out in front, up 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, Parker.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Jokic. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
The Nuggets trail. Down low. Oh, what a slam from the big man, Jokic.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on you.
Back to Morant. To the inside. Edey. Good, and the setup by Morant.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Porter gets the bucket.
You got to push Porter Jr. out of the paint because he's so skilled at capitalizing down there.
Pass to Bane. Here's Wells. Jokic on the double team. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Inside. Edey.
That's rock solid defense right there. Jokic bodied him up and then affected the trajectory of the shot.
Memphis trailing here. Man, was there a guy more fit to run that 2023 team than Murray?
I don't think so, Brian. I mean, think about what Murray did. After coming off an ACL injury, he leads them to the finals along with Jokic and the rest of his teammates, and he went off in every playoff series. Tough shots, clutch shots, timely shots. Incredible stuff by Jamal Murray.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Morant. Rebounded by Denver. Westbrook outside. Pass to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Morant. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's on Nikola Jokic.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. And he can't hit the second. With lots of prime seasons ahead of him, Clark, Nikola Jokic already has multiple MVPs and a championship.
It is an incredible resume already, that's for sure, B.A. I think he's got a chance to get into that top 10, maybe top 5 all-time conversation. But he's special, and what a joy to watch. Never seems to be overexerting himself, but he's making impact at both ends of the floor. He's extremely special as a basketball player.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and the absence of skill deficiencies. Brian, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie. The free throw drops from Murray. Clark, when it comes to someone like Aaron Gordon, it seems like he makes at least one jaw-dropping play every night.
Well, when you've got that kind of special athleticism, B.A., you can do that. You can make highlight-type plays just by virtue of your activity and giftedness as an athlete. But he's become a heck of a basketball player, too. You always knew the athleticism was there, the energy was there, the work rate was there. And now you're seeing the skill develop. I love watching him work.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nuggets?
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Jokic. Tipped away. Oh, stolen by Morant. To the paint. Here's Bane. And the layup is good.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Here's Westbrook. Out of bounds. Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball.
Grizzlies substitution. Edey. Jaren Jackson Jr.
We've got 1:13 left in the second quarter. Pass to Bane. Outside Morant. Back to Bane. From deep. Porter pulls it in.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. Murray with it. Three-pointer off the mark.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Pass to Wells. Outside Morant. To the inside. Here's Edey. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. And here's Jackson. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Down low. Murray's shot is good.
He's got a well-rounded game. Murray can score from just about anywhere. And the more points he gets inside, the more space he gets outside.
Morant fights through contact inside.
Using his speed advantage there to create the separation he needs for the shot.
Here's Westbrook. Tipped. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Grizzlies out in front, up by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
28.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Jackson. Offline with a baseline jumper. Memphis leading. Outside Bane. From behind the arc. Hits the trifecta. Bane's got 5 points.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
And rejected. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edey. Westbrook outside. Oh, stolen by Morant. To the paint. Here's Edey. Rebounded by Denver. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Hey, my bad, bro.
Number 0, Houston Rockets.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Over to the left wing. Inside. Here's Brown. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
That's his third personal foul. First team foul.
The first one falls.
Line for 2.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Grizzlies lead by 3. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Morant. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nuggets. It's a close game here in Denver. Here's Jokic. The rebound by Edey. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
And he's good on the second. Now Murray. Pass to Westbrook. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line.
Boy, the passion Westbrook plays with is infectious. He plays hard every second he's out on the court.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Grizzlies lead by 3. Here's Morant. Look at Morant work in the paint. Nice.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
They've been undisciplined defensively, getting themselves into foul trouble far too early.
Pass to Jokic. Now here's Gordon. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Gordon's got 8.
Boy, I like the confidence here. Gordon is excellent at realizing when he has room to shoot, even before he has the ball. That's what we call seeing a play ahead.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He wants to review the game plan.
I'm a boss, I push that button, my nigga push the button. I'm going hard first. Don't go this way, I'm not going to I don't want to give you. I don't want to take it to free. And now I'm holes in my fucking holes in my sword. That's for imagination. I don't want to this ain't no old situation. You ain't for no reason. I'm not rich and I'm Asian. I was sitting between the love that told me you really. I just know why you shot the pussy niggas out right. When I think about it, you must be the same country. I didn't give a fuck about you on prison. I'm leaving with salad, so I signed my prison money. Divided G, I lost my bitch, I lost my nigga. This ain't no one sauce box for kids. And I never knew that this is jealous of a nigga. We see people with another, you better see me. I'm in the shower, praying so every time I'm paranoid, scared about this against me. Smoking fingers and saw my knees fly and get that nigga a piece of the piece, but now it's 2010. I see y'all, I'm thinking, like a 26.
And it's Morant with the ball for Memphis. 3-point lead. Pass to Edey. Morant looking around. Now here's Jackson, defended by Murray. 5 on the clock. Bane, no good. So it's Denver now. Here's Westbrook. Sinks that one from the post. And it's now only a 1-point Grizzly lead.
You know, even inside Westbrook, unstoppable. He plays with great confidence and also tremendous force for a guard. A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Ja Morant. That's his second personal foul. 4th team foul. Checking in for the Grizzlies.
Memphis on the
Number 7. Santi Aldama.
Gordon outside. Pass to Jokic. Out to Gordon. And here's Murray. Just 5 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get one up. Right side Morant. Here's Bane. Excellent D there from Westbrook. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Nuggets trail by 3. Pass to Westbrook. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A., because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
Now here's Gordon. Give him 8 points now. Now Jokic for the lead. And again, Denver no good. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. The 3 from Bane. Here's Jackson. Outside Morant. High arcing shot. Oh, a determined bucket from Morant.
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going off, look out.
Pass to Jokic. Launches a 3. Buries it from 3. Brown's got 10.
He's never going to pass up that shot. The defense giving him way too much room.
Outside Morant. Jackson on the wing. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
That's his 4th personal foul. 14 foul. Substitution on the court.
Now off the inbound. Brown grabs the board. Westbrook left side. On the wing, Murray. For the lead. And that's not gonna go. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Memphis ahead. They lead by 1. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us. Here's Morant. To the middle. Edey, that's good.
Edey.
Getting better at reading defenses. You see Morant's willingness to give up the ball to his teammates.
Gordon. Westbrook outside. Pass to Jokic. Westbrook outside. And he lays it up and in.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Ja slithers his way in. And it's good for 2. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
The shot by Brown, no good. Outside Morant. Jackson outside. Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
I mean, big-time finish from Jackson. He is a force out there.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Michael Malone said to the team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Now here's Morant. Jackson the screen. And Morant gets it to go. And now a 7-point Grizzly lead.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Got a hand on it. To the inside. Here's Edey. Rebounded by Denver. Here's Brown. Pass to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Morant with it. Poke loose. Pass to Wells. Here's Morant. Releases from 15. Can't get that one to go. Now he's 8 for 13. Nuggets trail by 5. The big man, Jokic.
When it's an important possession, Jokic steps up big.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Here's Edey. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And it's Morant missing. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Tonight it's been all Joker all the time. He's been pouring it on here.
Here's Morant. Here's Edey. Jokic on the double team. Here's Morant. He's got it. His ninth make out of 15 tries.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Hangs. Jokic. Blocked. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And the layup is good off the glass. And now a 7-point Grizzly lead. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Grizzlies?
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
Now here's Jackson. Left side Bane. Pass to Wells. Here's Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Morant. Clock at 6. Shoots over Westbrook. Morant, no good.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
No good there. So Memphis wins it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
And that'll do it, folks.